Do you remember we talked about this, selling this whole wave process up here? Guys, when maybe sometimes it comes, you say, no, wait till it makes new highs and then we'll short them. We called the short this up here. Remember that? We talked to everybody. It's going to come all the way down. Why? Look at this. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here on the left, A, B, C, up, down. Multiple wave process down, right down to our zone, right down here, guys. We leave it alone. Looks like a sell up. We were up here. Christian, we were up here. Look at that. That's like 500 pips to the downside. Show me another company that gives you 500 pips to the downside. I'll join them, okay? I'll join them, all right? That does it live, okay? All day long. Pips, 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 thousands of pips. So anyway, guys, right here, we're not going to leave this alone now. But I want to teach you something. I want to teach you something, guys. Okay, what does everybody see here? Okay, I want to see you guys have been listening and learning. What do you see here? Tell me, you only took 150. I feel so bad for you ever. So tell me, guys, what's the wave process that we get here? Talk to me. What have we learned in our room? Okay, what have we learned? Tell you about the harmonic order trader, Andrew. I'm not talking about that right now. Elliot wave. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, let's look. Okay, let's look together, guys. Okay. All right, this whole session is being recorded, by the way. And I don't care what I say. I want to make sure I say the right things that you guys profit, okay? So just rock with me. So right here, we had on the right, okay, you guys are right. You guys are right. 5 wave down. I'm going to show you. Right here, market in the Canadian dollar back in October started a process up. First retracement, up. Second retracement, third. Elliott wave, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that, guys? 5 waves. But as we talk about, sometimes you need to have this, a complex ABC. Complex ABC. The 5th wave, sometimes you need to have this, all right? Sometimes you need to have it that way. So the 5th wave ended here, and then you went down, A, B, C, D, up. So this was the complex wave. Let me show you. Actually, it turned out to be some kind of a harmonic, didn't it? If you really think about it, right? Not really a harmonic, but more like a market geometry type of picture. All right, you see that. So when this happened last week, we talked about that the market has now completed the 5 wave up and that you're looking for this type of scenario. So once that happened, let's take a look at what happened on the downside. Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? What do we expect now? A, B, C back up. Okay? You're expecting Fibonacci retracement. It's expected. Fibonacci retracement. Okay, let's fix this line here so we can get this clearer. Okay, I'm just trying to give you basics, guys. Basics of what we've been looking at and learning in our class. And the reason I'm talking about is I want those of you that are new here tonight to understand that I don't care if you don't know anything. You give me time. Just give me your time. That's all I'm asking for you. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for you to tell me that you like me. I'm not asking for anything. You guys can't pay me tonight. You guys can't. You can't. All I want you to do is say, Chris, you're all right, man. Don't worry about this. I've been doing this like this. So you guys know. I've been doing it, the free classes. Seriously. I've been doing them for 18 years. Okay? No, so you guys understand something. Let me show you something, okay? All right? I want to show you something. Just so you know who's on your team, all right? Watch, they remove my name. I wouldn't doubt it, right? I'm not doing New York Expo. I got too much to do here. So I've been with the Money Show for 16 years. I've been doing the Money Show for 16 years. All right. I've been doing classes, been doing interviews. Right here, I'll show you. I have nothing to hide. This was recorded last year. And that's basically a black screen. Hi, I'm here with Christopher Terry. Come on, let me see your face, Christopher. You look ugly like that. So you guys understand, whenever I've done an expo, whenever I've done a show like this, nobody's ever paid my way. All right? I know people think I show up at these events, and I know people think I show up at events, I get paid. I don't get paid for them. I show up, I do them, I don't look for anything. Just so you guys understand. So these classes we do on our session, I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it, quite honestly. I enjoy it. It's my way to empower people. And I want to create an army of people that are being successful. And that's it. All I want to know is you're making it. So if you allow me and you're brand new with us and you're clueless right now and you're intimidated, don't worry about it. All right? An army of millionaires. And, it's funny. I was with Anthony Straiano, Ann Ha, Kenny Hamilton, and they came to visit me in Vegas. And we were walking through the casino, and one of the security guards popped out of nowhere. And she goes, Biggie Soprano. And she gives me a big hug. She calls me Biggie Soprano because I wear a hat that I was given to by Arsalan John from Global Vision. And she's like, Biggie Soprano. And she's hugging me. And she turns around and she says to these guys, this guy hooks everybody up down here. The point is, guys, I know people doubt me, and I see things on the internet, and it makes me laugh. I got your back. Just give me your time. I will teach you the basics. I'll teach you, and plus incorporate some fantastic trades. Right? That's all I'm asking. So right here, we're looking at this whole move down, and I'm going to introduce Elliot Wave. This right here is 0. So those of you looking at this for the first time, what's that? Okay, the market moves in waves. Okay, markets move in waves. So then the waves have numbers to them. It's very simple. And especially the numbers I do are completely wrong. So there's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I made a mistake and I'll go fix it. It's not a big deal. I want you to, when you trade, I really want you to just have fun. Trading's supposed to be fun. My original mentor and business partner, when I first learned from her, she said to me, if it's not fun, you don't do it, Chris. Bottom line, when it stops being fun, you don't do it anymore. And her and I were together for 14 years. And I said, you know what? It's not fun teaching the teachers anymore. I want to teach people that don't know anything. And that's what's fun. So when I asked to eat, all right, in 2012, when I started iMarkets Live, I asked to eat, right? I asked to teach people who didn't know. So you guys know, I asked to teach you 2-3 years ago. Dave Pasquale knows this. 3 years ago, I asked to teach people who didn't know. I'm not going to complain now that I'm being fed because that I have the ability to feed you. You guys follow. I really want you to understand. Let me teach you. You just keep showing up. The more you show up, I promise you, you'll learn and you'll learn and you'll learn. All right? And I'm loud sometimes. I am. I may say things that piss people off. But just rock with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to teach you what I know. I'm not going to charge for the London session. I was originally in Clinton. I was originally thinking, okay, I was originally thinking that when we started this, I was going to include the session in the Platinum package for iMarkets Live members. But quite honestly, we have so much value in iMarkets Live as it is. If anybody was to pay me their actual rate, it would be about $1,000 a month. It's $150. So there's enough value there. This right here, this is where my members from iMarkets Live, they could bring their prospects. If new people want to learn, good. Let's just enjoy ourselves. So guys, I want you to take a look here. On the way up, let's put some numbers to them. Let's put some numbers so you understand. And then I'm going to draw it out how Elliott wave works. This is 0. Did I mess that up? Yeah, I messed that up. Okay, let's try that again. All right, enough being a martyr. Let's make some money. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to give you the basics of Elliott wave tonight. All right, I'm going to give you the basics of Elliott wave. I need a place to write. No better place than on the chart. Okay. So we're going to come back to that. I want to draw it out. We're going to do a little learning tonight. Okay. We'll do a little learning. Look at that. I got a little spot here we could draw. Oh, yeah. See that? You know what? It's okay. You know what it is I'm working on a VPS, so it's a little bit slow. And I'm a little bit ahead of it. Okay? So those of you that are brand new to trading, or those of you that have been trading and have no clue, all right, which is 98% of the freaking world, and we're going to change that very fast. Okay? Let's create an environment to learn tonight. I've talked about Elliott wave for a while, you know. How about that? We have no positions. Everything should be closed. We have no positions on iMarkets Live. We have no positions on our London session, New York, anything. If the people, let me tell you something. If the people in the New York session are not here tonight, that's their problem, isn't it? Right, guys? If I could wake up in the middle of the night and work, they could wake up in the middle of the night and work. Okay? Ivan Paychecks is here. That means the whole world is here. Okay? That guy is the coolest guy in the world. All right. So let's look at Elliott wave. Let's just type it out. And if I'm not perfect enough for you guys, please go find somebody else to teach you, because I'm not going to be perfect. I don't want you guys to think you have to be perfect. Okay? I can't spell right. I don't care. Elliott wave. Elliott wave, we're talking about the 5 wave. Okay? We're talking about the 5 wave. However you want to call it, we're going to draw it, okay? All right, we're talking about the Elliott wave, 5 wave. Yeah, I'm not a boss, man. You know what? My golden retriever is the boss. When you start thinking you're a big shot, that's when things that's when things go wrong, guys. Believe me, when you think you're a big shot and you think you got it all figured out, that's when you get complacent. I want you guys to know, whenever you put a trade on, this is for the traders, whenever you put a trade on, I want you to get scared immediately. Whenever you put a trade on, I want you to get scared immediately. You understand? You get scared immediately. You have to have that feeling that I need to get out of it. I need to get out of it. I need to get out of it. I need to go into defensive mode. What the problem we got here is when people get into trade, they put their stops and their targets, they sit back. We're going to get to that. So Elliott wave, when you understand the Elliott wave, you understand life in terms of trading. All right. Most people discount Elliott wave. They discount it because they don't understand it. And then, oh yeah, that's nice. It's a theory. It's not a theory. I show time and time again how it works. So I just want to draw it out just so we get the feeling. All right. So the market ends. Market ends. Okay. There's an end to everything. So the market stops going down. And a lot of times you'll see that impulse right off the lows. And then the market comes down a little bit. Right. And then it starts to run. Right. It really starts to run. And then you get that pullback down where everybody wants to get in. And then sometimes it does this. And then sometimes it does this. And then sometimes it does that. This right here is the makings. Somebody asked about how often there are 7 and 9 waves. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that because that's part of this, okay? It's part of this conversation, all right? It definitely is part of this conversation. And guys, let's all take a moment. Let's just take a moment, 1 second, so I could drink some water. Wait a second. I want to say hello to everybody. What's up, everybody? I'm here. Got my New York Yankees shirt representing New York. Representing New York, guys. In Vegas, representing New York. Got my bottle of water. I don't have no Brendan Tiga Canyon water, but I got some water. Guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Where's my hat? Anybody see my hat? I can't find my hat. I have no idea where my hat is. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me just, hold on. You guys want to laugh? You guys want to laugh? Hold on a second. Let me just move this over. You want to laugh? I go downstairs, and every time I'm passing this store, this makeup store, this beauty store, every day the girl goes, come on, why don't you just buy something for me? Just buy something for me. I said, all right, I'm going to go buy something for you. I bought this stupid pen. You're supposed to put it under your eyes, okay? I don't know how to use it. So I spent $500 for this, right? Looks like a friggin' hypodermic needle. I want to, right? I was supposed to put it under my eyes, I guess, like that. Suppose it's going to make me look young. It's not going to put my hair back, that little hair that I'm missing. Well, Dave, right? I spent $500 for that. Just so she can earn a commission. Now I'm going to have non-wrinkly eyes. Can you believe it? Anyway, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, okay? We're going to talk about Elliot Wave. I'm going to go through it. But all I ask is just keep coming back. Every night, just keep coming back and learning a little bit. I just want to hear your success stories. I know I can't. I got like 5,000 friends on Facebook. I have to open up another one. But just talk about your success stories. That's all. Just help other people. Pay it forward. When you learn something, don't be a big shot and go out and charge them. When you see somebody struggling, help them out. All right? Bottom line, just help people out. Give, pay it forward all the time. You know, Chris is here, paying it forward. You go out and do the same thing. You don't have to go brag to people that you've done it. Just do it. You see, you're walking down the street. You see, I was walking down the street today. I was walking down the Vegas Strip, and I was following this girl, and she was walking, and she stomped, and she gave money to a homeless person, and she kept walking. I was like, wow, that was great, you know. But same thing, listen, you're being taught a lifestyle. You're being taught how to be successful. You're being taught how to feed yourself for the long term, all right? What I want you to do is when you're out there living life and you have $20 in your pocket and somebody needs $1, give them that $1. It's all good energy. It's all good energy. I promise you it will come back to you. All right? There was days where I had no money in my pocket. There was days where I was suffering, starving back many years ago, and people stepped up and they gave me that $1. So I'm always trying to give, and this is just my way to do it, to empower you to do good for other people. I really hope you believe that, okay? So let's get to Elliot Wave. So, Elliot Wave, guys. I know you guys are typing. I can't really see everything, so I'm just going to go through it. Elliot Wave works in waves, and what they call it is, from here, this would be the zero. That would be the low. Up, there we go. And this would be up here. This is wave one. Wave one, all right? Wave one. And all you're doing is putting a 1. Okay, what we want to do is numeralize things. Charles Dow, the Dow theory, okay, was written, the Dow theory is written by a couple of guys here. Everybody has their own little version of it, but the Dow theory basically talks about the market in waves, 3 different waves. And I'm not going to get into that right now, because the class would be too long. Dow theory basically talks about the market going in a primary direction. You have an intermediate section. You have secondary waves, primary direction, intermediate in the primary direction, intermediate in the secondary pullback. But Elliot came in and he numeralized everything. He put structure around the wave process. So although this is a primary wave, he put in and numeralized it, and he said that basically most of the time the market moves in 5 waves. And this is typically how that first wave retraces. And that first wave can return around 61.8% retracement. So retraces 61% of 0 to 1. Of 0 to 1. We'll just call it the 0 to 1 leg. Okay? So this area right here, a lot of times you can get a pullback down where most people, when you're looking at the markets going down, you're bearish, right? All the average people are bearish. I say average because all the smart money, the banks, big traders, all the smarter people, which are much smarter than us, they're looking at this saying, this is a buy opportunity. So you're shorting them, you think it's going to go lower, and all of a sudden, bang, it goes against you. So 0, 1, 2, when you're able to identify this area, okay, somebody's asking what, let me swing back and I'll look at all this stuff. Don't worry about the time frames. I just want you to look at the thinking, the theory. It doesn't matter the time frame. Any time frame, any market. I want you to get this into your head. Any time frame, any market. Corn on a 5-minute chart, bonds on a weekly chart, S&P futures on a daily chart, Forex on an hourly chart. Doesn't matter. This all applies. So the wave process, you have 0, 1, 2. Typically that first pullback, that higher low in the market, will come in at around 61%. And this move right here is the most important move. This, when you got the market in the right direction, there's no going back, guys. All right, and you saw this. You just saw this recently. All the work we did last week, these huge moves off these little pullbacks, huge moves, hundreds of pips. All right, I'm not making this stuff up. You guys are seeing it live. Where most people in the trading industry get in is right here. Right here. There's Fibonacci. You know what, Abe? On Wednesday, I'm going to do a class on Fibonacci. So be here on Wednesday, okay? Guys, mark your calendars. Be here on Wednesday. We're going to do a class on Fibonacci. This is our last week together, supposedly, which I'm going to continue it. So I had planned to do classes this week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to do some classes, okay? So you got a lot happening this week. We're doing trades. We're doing classes. No problem. Yep, I got everything recorded, guys. I'm recording this right now. Fair enough? So this right here will have a retracement of a 38 to 50%. What that means, and I'll show you from 2 to 3 to 4. Okay. 0, 1, 2. Okay. So all I'm saying is, if this was 10, Abe, this was 0, this is 10. We can expect the market to go from 0 to 10, down 61%. So that means it could come down 6 points. That's what a 61% retracement is. This right here, okay, this right here, 38 to 50%. If this was 0, for example, and that was 10, that means the market could come down around 4 to 5 points. All right? I'm just going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. I'll do classes. Okay? Fair enough? 3 classes this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll just do classes. I gotcha. So that's what it means. Now, typically, Elliott wave, let's start marking up our charts. Number one, 5 waves. Typically. Number 2, very strongly trending markets will have 7 to 9 waves. That's where the other gentleman had asked about. That the 0, 1, 2, 1, 2 wave retraces 6, 1 max. The gentleman, okay, ma'am, Ketu, I have no idea where your name is from. 0, okay, 2 to 3 wave, the 2 to 3 wave, I'm going to go over this. Wave is typically the largest wave. Estonia. Wait a second. Ketu. You're not Kaya, are you? Are you Kaya? You're Kaya? You're not Kaya? Well, one of my business partners lives in Estonia. So, okay. Yes, ma'am. Estonia. There's a lot that happens in Estonia. Number one, they got the best models in the world. Number two, that I think Trader's Way is out there. Number 3, I can go on and on and on. Estonia's got it rocking and rolling out there. Okay. Now, the 2, 3, 4 wave typically will retrace 38 to 50%. Okay? Let's stop right there. Let's just stop right there. I don't know why everything's looks weird like that. Let's just, I don't know why it's like that. It should be to the left, right? Okay. So what we learned so far, I know it's centered. I didn't ask for that. So 0, 1 to 2 in Elliott wave will put in a high, and then it retraces around 60% of the swing. From 2 to 3, you typically get that retracement, 38 to 50%. What we want to add now, right, is on number 6, is the wave 4 will not violate wave 1. Let's watch. Typically, when you have Elliott wave, this wave right here will not pass that. You guys get that? It will not pass that. So when this retraces, it has to stay above wave 1 to be valid. Okay? Christopher Feld says, I've been up for the last 3 days studying and learning. I'm crashing out for the night, brother. Thanks for the shoulder, the education always. Have yourself a great night. Love you much. Okay. So then you come up to the 5th wave. Okay? Wave 5. So this would complete what they call the Elliott 5 wave. Typically, because God forbid I put it as fact here. Typically, you get ABC corrective corrective wave, okay? And that will give us, who's messaging me on Facebook? They should know better. A, B, C, okay? When you understand this, guys, everything starts just to come together, all right? Wow, Yusuf, you made 400 bucks. Let's think. Christopher, you made 400 bucks. God bless you. I want to throw a shout out to the CEO of Commonwealth Trust and E Plus Credit Microfinance of West Africa, Kofi. Oh my gosh, he's the, oh wow, I know Kofi. I helped Kofi get started in iMarkets Live, and I put him under the wrong person by mistake, and I helped switch that around. I made a big error. I'm happy he's on the webinar. I'm making money with us. You're doing okay, great. God bless you, Kofi. Kofi's a good man. Mark is helping him. All right, so typically you get a corrective wave down after that. Now, I want you to understand something. In Elliott wave, right here, you're going to get one of the two waves comes down straight like that. The other one will do this. What they call a complex ABC correction. So we want to add. Okay, we want to add 8. Either 1 to 2 or 3 to 4 will have simple, and other will be simple, and other will be complex. All right, guys, stay with me here. So in Elliott wave, guys, oh my gosh, you guys are making money. God bless you. Wow. All right. You guys, oh my gosh, you guys are rocking it. I love you guys. So, I forgot where I was. All right, so look, 0's the low, the 1. Typically 1 to 2 will have a flat, a straight down move. Then that 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is typically the biggest wave. When you retrace down on 3 to 4, if this wave was just a sharp pullback, this would be a complex, a corrective pattern, down. So that would be the 3 to 4. Then that typically goes 38 to 50%. It holds above the number 1. And then you have the 5th wave. Now, many times you'll get the 5th wave as one extended leg. The other times you'll get this failed wave, which is called the truncated 5. Truncated 5, which means it failed to continue and it's waving out down here. So let's just put that in there also. This could be a 5, and then that would be an A, B, right? C. Wave 5 that fails equal truncated 5. You'll see that. You'll see that a wave that fails. So that's typically how Elliott wave works. After the 5th, you'll tend to get that ABC. What we also tend to see, all right, and this is what the other gentleman was talking about, you may get a 7th, 8, 9 in a very, very strongly trending market. And how you know you got that is the very shallow retracements. Okay, where normal Elliott wave, you have this. In an environment where the market is very strong, that first wave up, you get a shallow retracement. That tends to forecast that the rest of the time is going to be continuously going. That means that you've trapped people here that were selling and now they've got caught on the buy side, and they try to get out on the way down. It doesn't let them out, and they continue to drive higher. So here, different scenario. You see that? Now, corrective indicates corrective wave. Corrective means correcting down. When the market corrects himself, you have a uptrend, correction. Okay? This is a correction. Okay? All right? So this typically is your Elliott wave. Go here. Let's go back to what we were looking at. I want you to look at this again now. Okay? Let's look at once again on the daily chart that we talked about before on why we talked about going on the sell side. All right? Let's take a look. 0, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. You see that? See this is sharp down here? You see this is the longest wave? You see the shallow retracement? But you see here, this came up and down again. This was sharp. That was sharp. This had a corrective wave. That's that ABC. I was just talking about, that complex wave. Then you had that last wave up like this. And it ended, that last wave up ended like this. Okay? The fifth wave ended like that. Okay? A lot of times you don't get that. Okay? But then now we're looking for a bigger complex retracement down. This right here to the downside. Unfortunately, we didn't get that little shallow. It just, boom, everything fell apart. This was the quote-unquote buy zone on the retracement. Okay? So you had a sharp down. This should come back up again. So this right here is an Elliott wave, and that's what I've been trying to tell you on that little class that we just did. However, let's continue and look at what just happened. Okay, I'm bringing you guys all the way back forward. Okay, so this wave right down here, this here is a daily chart. This here is an hourly chart. This is the same thing, okay? If I was to take a line and draw it here like this to represent, if I was to represent what you see on the right, it would look like this. Okay, let's just back and let's just go here. You guys got me? It's the same thing. Higher time frame, lower time frame. So this whole pullback that we were looking at, it happened how? Remember we talked about Elliott wave 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys with me? So that little class we did kind of makes sense that on the upside you had it, and now on the downside. You see that, guys? Makes sense? That's why we talked about this the other day. When it made its fifth wave and shot up, we were looking at this here. Okay, we were looking at this the other day. Watch. We actually looked at this on our scanner. A, B, C. Actually, no, that wasn't it. I apologize. You guys want to laugh? You guys want to laugh? Watch this. Hey, Dave, you still here? Dave Pasquale, you still here? Dave, you still here? You want to laugh, guys? Seriously, I'm going to make all you laugh. All right? You all going to laugh. You ever like watch the movies? They got the guy up on the people in the big pictures. You know what I'm saying? They got the big pictures like the rich people. So I'm sitting here and I look up and I got Dave Pasquale looking down at me like he's one of those like paintings, like the old, like all the the rich people, like they have like George Washington or whatever. Yeah, I got Dave Pasquale looking at me. So, yeah, I got Dave. He looks like, yeah, Dave, you look like a Freemason. You really do. You're like one of those guys. You're like freaking Illuminati up there, looking down at me, right? Looking down at me. Hey, Dave, I'm gonna turn you upside down. I'm gonna shake your head for not staying my partner for 3 freaking years. I'm shaking your brains out of your head and say, you know what? You silly man, you. Okay, now let's put him right back up and let's get back to class. Okay. He's not a Freemason. He's a free man. He's a free man. That's what he is. No, trading and network marketing together. Freemason. Who cares about that stuff? We care about one thing. We care about Dave. All right. So anyway, guys, Pippa, right. I can't even say that. So anyway, what we see here, guys, is the other day we looked at this. Okay, if you guys remember, it was one of the calls we did. We did it off the scanner. Remember the call we did off the scanner that night, the other night? We did this call. We did this call. Remember this call right here? And then a fight broke out on the internet. Who's long and IML's long and some other company was short. And, you know, we made 300 pips and maybe the pips didn't work out for so who really cares? But anyway, this right here was that last wave up. Okay? And this right here completed that 5th wave. So now you're looking for that corrective. So I hope someone made $580 tonight. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm trading. You guys are just awesome. Good. Okay, good. But at least we're all on the same page tonight, guys. We learned a little bit about Elliot wave. All right. We learned a little bit about Elliot wave. Let's take a look at the scanner. How's the scanner doing? Oh my God. We called that earlier. Remember that? But we took profits out. We gave you some profits to take out. But whoever's with it, man, is about 80 pips. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Very nice. Somebody caught the EURCAD we looked at earlier. Gosh, you guys are killing it, man. Killing it. Can't say the scanner don't work. Who's that said the scanner don't work? All my people making money. That's all. So you guys understand. All right? I'll give you a little hint. You guys want me to tell you a little secret? You guys want a secret? Okay, I'll give you a little secret. The harmonic scanner versus the garbage that's out there. The free stuff. Okay? Kids, I'm not allowed to say all my people making money. Technically, I'm not allowed to say all. But quite honestly, all the people that tell me making money, they're all. You right? You see what I'm saying, Tony? Malik? I can't say all my people making money, but the people that tell me they're making money, that's all of them. So you guys know, the scanner takes in consideration all these inner waves, all these things, okay? Right? All the smart people making money. So the scanner takes in consideration all these patterns, okay? All these patterns. So let's take a look. What do we see? All right? G. Let's take a look. So maybe you guys could wake some other people up to realize that anybody could have a harmonic platform, but if they're not including the right stuff in there, you know what they got? They got garbage. Our system takes into consideration Elliott wave. No other system does that. I already know this. So the people out there fronting that they got some scanner or whatever, they got garbage. You understand, guys? This is why the scanner is so hot. We have other coding inside there. Hello? Why do you think I teach Elliott wave? Why do you think I built the scanner? Why do you... The scanner's killer, man. Okay? It takes into consideration all this other wave process that no other platform does. I've taken two models and put them together. Do you guys get it now? Seriously? Do you get it? The CD process, you see the CD process comes in a waveform that all that garbage out there that's free doesn't take this into consideration. Sometimes it does, not all of them. Okay, I'm not explaining MACD tonight. We'll do that another night, guys. So we see our system working on and on and on. Why? Because we have a lot of perfect things involved with it. Okay, it's giving you the zones. It's giving you everything to enter. It's accurate. There's nothing like this in the industry. Okay, people see garbage with their other things. They're garbage. What we got is something that's ridiculous. Okay, at a level most people cannot comprehend who are in the industry who say, it doesn't work. Of course it works. Silly? Hello? Anyway, just so you guys know what you got in your hands. I know what we got on our hands. Yeah, hello. Oh, nice. Caught the Gartley. Let's take a look at the markets here, guys. Let's take a look at the markets.